Hey there, everyone. It's Jason here with Infinity Property Group at Keller Williams Realty. I actually spent a good part of my day yesterday talking with a very good client of mine, and him and his family are about to undertake kind of a serious upgrade. They're going to redo the kitchen a little bit, and also the front door, and change out a few windows. So he called me up, and we sat down, and he wanted to know, some ways and some tools that he could use to avoid some pitfalls. And so we got to talking, and well, here I am this morning doing a video about it. So before you even pick up a phone to call a designer or contractor, you got to have a clear idea of what you want. So the project that you want to do. Spend the time to do the research and look to see what others are doing. You got to have a very specific idea of what you want. Have pictures and sketches to help make your idea clear to yourself and others. I would encourage you to go to some of the big box stores and use their design centers, as well as Pinterest is a great resource to check out ideas, see what other folks are doing. With this in mind, keep your neighborhood in mind as well. You never want to overbuild for the neighborhood. Chances are it'll take a long time for that neighborhood to catch up to where you are, and it's going to be money that's not going to be well spent. When it comes time to hire folks to do the work that you wish to have done and to implement your vision, go through the interview process. I know you're thinking, oh my God, this is going to take a ton of time. And guess what? It could take some time. However, it's time worth spending. You want to get referrals and view projects that folks have done, and even projects that they're currently working on. Go visit the job site. Go see what their crews are like, and see, do they have a tidy job site? Are materials there? Are people just laying around? Is it messy? Things like that. Be observant. I would even encourage you to get out of your car, walk up to the door, knock on the door, and talk to the folks that are there, either going through the project or have already finished the project. Ask them questions. How was your experience? What did you think of the contractor? You'd be amazed at how much people will actually talk, and will be more than happy to share their information with you. So with that being said, service and quality costs money. The lowest bid will probably come with the worst quality materials, and absolutely will result in corners being cut. You want to work with designers and contractors who you have a positive connection with, and whose price is in line with your target price. Remember, you're going to be living with these renovations and upgrades for a long time to come. So you definitely don't want to go with someone just because they're going to charge $100 less. This leads me to my next step. I shouldn't even have to talk about this, but I know most people will not do it. You got to get everything in writing, from the type of flooring to the countertops to the paint color, even the brand of door pulls on the doorknobs and door pulls. Here's where you want to be very specific. Don't leave any details out. And it's I remember when I was building my home office, and I was so specific. I even had the type of light bulb and the type of switch that I want, including everything else, the brand of the doors, brand of the windows, the style of the beams. I had pictures I used Pinterest. I had pictures of the style of the beams. I even had a ladder installed, and I had a drawing of the ladder. Key critical to be super specific. Another thing that I shouldn't even have to talk about, but I know that folks will not even think about this or do it correctly. When it comes time for payments, you must also have this in writing. Typically, what you want to do is you're going to have 3 to 4 payments. You're going to have an upfront payment, typically 25%, never any more than 30%. Midway payment of another 25%. A 3/4 way payment of 25%. And then the last payment is when you get the mechanic's lien release. You give a check. Once you get that release, you give a check for the last 25%. Once the project's complete and it's up to your satisfaction. So for questions about tips and hints as to how to go about renovation and getting bids on projects, if you want to know what a mechanic lien release is, or questions about real estate, reach out to me. My number directly is 774-696-4293, or you can always email me, jason@kwipg.com. Look forward to hearing all the questions and comments, and see you on the next segment. Thanks.